Hey guys, Gavin from Acupuncture Grove. So I get a lot of people come into the clinic with lower back issues, and often they're wondering what they can be doing at home, what exercises, stretches you can be doing to help support that. So I wanted to cover three main areas in this video that aren't the lower back muscles that you really should be focusing on to help support you feeling better in the lower back. All right, let's dive into it. All right, so the first area we want to be paying attention to are the hip flexors. So what's going on through the front of your hip. Now, because in modern day life, we're spending so much time sitting down at our desk, in our cars, on the couch. This is a really important area to work on because in that seated position, hip flexors are getting shortened. When they're shortened, they're going to put a lot of strain on the lower back and your posture down here, and essentially make the spine more unstable and prone to injury. One muscle in particular we want to be aware of is the psoas muscle, which actually attaches to the front of your spine and then to the front of the hip here. So it's getting shortened in that seated position. And when that's tight, it can put a lot of arch into somebody's lower back or be pulling your posture forward like that. So first place to start is hip flexor stretches. That's an excellent first step. And there's plenty of other things you can look into doing for your hip flexors there. Second area to be thinking about are your glutes. So again, when we're seated for long periods of time, our glutes are inactive, they become inhibited and weakened. We don't get as much circulation to the area because we're sitting on them. So we need to wake those up and help get those engaged. So doing glute bridges is a good place to start. And also just when you're doing your exercises generally at the gym or wherever, if you're doing squats or things that are engaging the glutes, you really just want to place your mind there and make sure that you're getting engagement there, really squeezing those glutes. A good way to combine the first step and the second area is to start with a hip flexor stretch, help lengthen and open that, because when the hip flexors are tight, they're actually neurologically going to be inhibiting the glutes. So we start by lengthening and opening that area and then move on to, say, glute bridges to start to engage and strengthen that. So those two exercises work really well together. Then the third area we want to be paying attention to are the core abdominals. So you probably already are aware that this is an important area for your lower back, but I have found that people can be a little bit misguided in terms of what the best exercises are to help strengthen the abs. Often we think that ab crunches are the go-to. They're probably the worst thing you can be doing for your lower back. So don't do those. You want to be doing things like planks, static holds, really focusing on sucking your belly button in towards your spine, things that they would teach you at Pilates. So yeah, that's a much better way to go to give you that sort of stability, to engage what we call the transverse abdominis, which is the deepest abdominal muscle that wraps around like a corset all around here. And that's the key one to give your spine the stability that we need. Anyway, so those are the three main areas you should be working into your exercise routine or just your self-management, self-care routine. Now, if you are suffering from lower back pain, these exercises are important and can be super helpful. That might be all you need, but a lot of the time what I found in the clinic is people in pain have difficulty doing the exercises because the exercises are painful or they're just not getting the strength through it. I've worked with lots of people and we've found that using the acupuncture to help with reducing pain levels and things like that can be really useful to start to get more out of those exercises. So the two work together really well. So if that's you and you're interested in seeing what acupuncture can do for you, you can check out acupuncturegrove.com.au. There's an online booking there, or you can reach out to me with any questions you might have. All right, I hope that helps.